Well, howdy, 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 Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, yet another Walkies video in the construction zone, because I'm fascinated by construction. It reminds me of several things. On the one hand, because of the tearing apart part, it reminds me so much of urban decay. Now, I don't enjoy urban decay, as in I like it, because it's depressing and sad. We're going to turn around and go back. I just want to show some of up here too. I like urban decay stuff, and it's fascinating. What I like about construction though is that it goes from the urban decay back up to looking pretty good. I mean, they're working on this road now. See how it's like gravel and stuff now? They're putting this stuff on top of the road to build it up back here. You see, we go from road to gravel because you see this. They've got to raise the road up to this height. They're bringing wheelchair ramps and the like out here, and they're only coming down to this high, so they can't, have an 8-9 inch jump upward that you got to make your wheelchair jump. So they're building up the roads again to go up onto the curbs. So this is what we have for sidewalks up here, and it's gotten a lot darker than I like. It rained earlier. It says it's not supposed to rain till around 10 p.m., but I don't know how true that's going to be. You see, I never knew they used these metallic things when pouring sidewalks, so that's actually kind of cool. You learn something. Maybe not every day, but periodically. Well, you see, it's looking nice. They know a lot of good stuff. I mean, they did away with all that parking that used to be over there. That used to be parking. Now, no. Was that such a good idea? Not so sure. Now we're going to walk down to where there's lots of people. It's Friday, the 21st of September. Like I say, around, I don't know why I said like I say, my apologies, but it's around 7-ish p.m. One of the reasons it's so dark, and also the huge, thick, gray cloud cover. It was raining earlier. Oh boy, very dizzy there. Hokey smokes. Okay, but can't even remember what I was talking about. There's all this stuff, and yeah. So this is where they really. Oh yeah, because it's Friday. Scratching my nose, and so there's. Yeah, look at this. Plastic wrap underneath the concrete and cement. And I learned the difference between concrete and cement, and how you make concrete with cement, and what cement is made out of, and how it is one of the most endurable, quote-unquote, man-made products out there. And by man-made, of course, I mean just humanity. Sorry about the gender slip up there. And it's been stuff that's been used for thousands upon thousands of years, and it's easy to make. You just mix all of these various chemicals. Well, by chemicals I mean various types of rock, add water, the chemical reaction adds up, you add the rocks to it, which makes cement into concrete, and then you've got a thing that'll last for, well, thousands upon thousands of years. Possibly more. Nothing is eternal. You see how the sidewalks are all tore up. There used to be at least something over here before, but I guess they've been pouring rocks down. Rocks fall, everybody dies. One of the things I was doing this afternoon was making a city skylines map. I've been learning how to make city skylines maps. So, I don't know why, but the idea of just making a map with water sources and flowing water and all this stuff is really cool. So, man, this is just tore up. Looks like they got rid of some of the big, gigantic metal pieces they had out here yesterday, which is too bad. By the time I discovered they were out here, it was too late. I couldn't record. And now it looks like it's too late because they've moved them. They were huge, gigantic metal things. They looked like, well, golly, like you could have made a hallway out of them, except they weren't making hallways. And look at that. It's nice to putting these in, I guess. I don't know how they work, but I don't need to. Restaurant and place where people go inside. So people can look at it, me walking around with the camera talking to myself. Oh yeah! Look at these. See if you can hear them. This must be like individual building hookups to the main pipe. Not all of them are squirting water and stuff through. And yes, again, I'm fascinated by this stuff. Boy, because it rained earlier, everything is just mud. Yeah, it's too bad they... Oh, well, maybe they do. Oh, they might have the big metal pieces over there still. I'm gonna walk over here on the metal pieces again. Oh my god. My feet are... Yuck. If you've ever watched any of my Walkies videos before, you remember this used to be a road with a big concrete triangle right there. And then that split off there, and apparently they're making this all into a roundabout. Well, they have some of the big pieces, yeah. It's going to be loud because of all the traffic. Maybe that's how you put the sheets in place with this. Just look at this. I mean, there's one of those, and then there's that. And it looks like one of the sheets that you place, but this is hooked to it. So you must use one of these, hooked up to these, to place these. How about that? Yeah, it was these I was talking about. These are gigantic. I have no idea what they're used for. That's a second one on top. And that, I mean, that would be enough to pop your skull like a grape if it fell and you were underneath it. So, no games played around that. I mean, not that me with my insignificant weight is going to knock it over just by walking by it. But I imagine all the drivers by are just wondering who this crazy person is, but that's okay. Well, very cool. This is the construction zone. I just wanted everyone to see it because of all this stuff here. I'm just going to do more walkies around town. If I find something fascinating, I will turn on the ready cam and record. But otherwise, thank you very much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration, and I will see you when I turn the camera back on. Very cool. Oh, look at that. That's a big chunk.